Namaste friends, I'm Simon.
I'm Ellie.
And if you enjoy our videos, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell thing. That would be very kind of you indeed. And recently we've been checking out a bunch of Hrithik Roshan's stuff, and we really enjoyed his Kabir and Beyond body transformation video before the movie War. However, everyone said to us, you've got to check out another video on his brand channel. He's got this brand channel on YouTube called HRX, where he shares kind of motivational and inspirational videos that get people moving and help people get in shape. And man, I really need that at the moment. I'm struggling with motivation for my own exercise routine. And everyone said to us, you've got to check out a video called Defeat, It's only short, but you will love it. And that sounds pretty good to me, so we're going to go ahead, check out Defeat right now. If you want to see what we think about it, then hang around until the end. But for now,
let's go.
Let's go. Ow.
What is defeat? What does it mean to be defeated? Is it losing and failing? Defeat is that doubt in your head. A demon that feeds on your fear.
Oh my God.
That tells you you're not good enough. That you can't do it. That it's not possible. Succumbing to that demon, that thought, that is defeat.
Wow.
So it's just an idea I fear. When I'm scared of a challenge. Defeat isn't even a real thing.
Nice.
It's just an illusion. It's that monster inside my head that keeps me where I am, who wants to keep me in my comfort zone. But victory never happens in that comfort zone. You have to get out. The pain in your body.
Wow.
That's the demon. Orders you to give up. Enough, it says. No more. And all I have is my spirit. And that's my fuel. To push myself beyond that limit of pain. I must step out of my comfort zone. Uncomfortable is my new friend. I will find my heart.
Nice.
To fight with my mind. I will not be afraid. Because I will never give up. Before I can climb Everest, I have to conquer that mountain inside my head. Before I can make something of me, I must kill that demon of doubt. I have to forget what failure means. Before I can give victory a shot, I have to defeat.
Yes. Wow, what a cool image. Wow, so we just checked out Defeat for the first time, Hrithik Roshan's motivational speech. What did you think of it?
It was really powerful, actually, especially that image of him kind of literally breaking chains to kind of overcome his own kind of reservations and doubts. That was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought the sentiment was really powerful, and I think it's easy to forget when you look at somebody who's such a physical specimen like Hrithik Roshan, that he has all the same challenges of everybody else. There must be days when he just doesn't want to work out. There must be days when his body doesn't want to cooperate. I think he's actually a year older than I am, which just blows my mind. But he has the same challenges, the same doubts, the same demons in his head, and I love it that he's open about that. And because otherwise you would look at him and you would say, oh, he's got great genetics, or, you know, he's got it easy. But I'm sure it's just as tough for him as it is for anybody else. And I also kind of felt like he did talk sometimes about physical pain and breaking through physical pain, but the message he was sending could really apply to anything. It could apply to learning a new language or learning a new skill or changing profession. I think his attitude is so positive and so powerful that that sort of attitude could carry you forward into whatever walk of life you want to get into.
I think the other thing that really struck me about this video, especially comparing it to the previous one, where everything was very kind of controlled and high end, and he had that amazing gym equipment, and that it made it seem he was vulnerable, so it seemed accessible, but also that kind of made it clear how much effort went into his own transformation, and how much support he got. But with this, it was quite striking the way he was just kind of out on a rooftop, just working out with no equipment, just kind of with the ladders and the scaffolding that was there, and just working out with what he had. Like, and that's the position that a lot of people are in. Like, when you're first setting out and you are kind of building up your confidence and you are trying to defeat, you don't want to be spending out on a load of expensive gym equipment, or, you know, going to join a gym and then, you know, not quite sure. And sometimes that can hold you back as well, because even if you can afford it, you're thinking, well, you know, am I going to stick with it? And then that just feeds the defeat even more. Whereas if you just say, okay, well, I'm just going to go for a run, and there's some steps here, I'm going to run up and down them a few times, I'm going to do some push-ups on this wall here, and it just made it seem that much more accessible, having that very different setting for this video.
Yeah, I agree. I personally love that as well. Like, it's funny, we have been involved in a group who have done these kind of obstacle course run type things for charity for quite a few years now. And the majority of the times we ran what's called a warrior dash, which is an obstacle course where you have to go wading through mud and jumping over fire and climbing these ropes and things. And it's pretty tough, but you know, you do whatever it is, a 5 to 10K, you do 25, 30 obstacles, and then you come out the other side and you drink a beer and you put on a Viking helmet and there's a whole group of people drinking and listening to music, and it feels really good, and you call yourself a warrior and you get this big medal. And last year, everything was shut down. The warrior dashes were not happening. And instead, I went and I tried to run my first ever half marathon. And it really struck me that there's no more team, there's no more beers, there's no more Viking helmet. I'm not climbing anything. I'm not listening to music with my friends afterwards. I'm on a trail, and it's just one foot in front of the other after, you know, one after another, just keeping going. And I actually really enjoyed the fact that it was just me, and like I could run as long or as short as I wanted. No one would ever know whether I really completed that run apart from me. Like, I'm the only one holding myself accountable for that exercise routine, and I'm the only one who could make myself carry on or quit. It's only those demons in your head that are saying, oh, dude, you're done. You're too old for this. You've already run 7 miles. Like, that's enough. Or there's that piece of you that's saying, I can do just one more step, just one more step. I can run to the end of this piece. I can just go around this corner. And if you can just keep fighting that demon in your own head, I think it's so powerful. So yeah, I completely agree with you that there's something about that isolation and just training on your own that it requires a ton of motivation. But if you can do that, you achieve so much more, I think. Well, hey, thank you so much to everyone who recommended that we check out Defeat. I think it pairs up perfectly with Kabir and Beyond. I could definitely see the two of them having a very similar inspirational message, but very different feels. So thank you, and please keep those recommendations coming. We will try to cover as many as we possibly can in the time we have. However, unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. But you know how often we do this?
Every day.
Every day. So we will see you tomorrow, friends, on the next Dork Trailer Ambush.
Peace out, nerds.
Bye.